Wander open roads with us to Colonial Williamsburg. Hi, we're Robin
and Miko
from Wander Open Roads.
We're a couple that loves to travel and share our journey with you.
Please make sure to like,
subscribe,
and hit the bell to be notified when we post new content.
Please support our channel by visiting our online apparel shop. Links are in the description.
Hey guys, so we are in Williamsburg, Virginia.
So if you're not familiar, Williamsburg is 2.5 hours south of Washington, D.C. and about an hour north of Virginia Beach.
So today we're visiting Colonial Williamsburg, which is a living history museum and private foundation presenting a part of the historic district of the city of Williamsburg. It's over 300 acres. Historical area includes several hundred restored and recreated buildings from the 18th century, when the city was the capital of colonial Virginia. And they had, as you can see, costumed employees which work and dress as the people did in that era, and even using colonial grammar and diction in full character.
Now, Williamsburg was settled in 1638 and became the colonial capital in 1699 for 81 years until Governor Thomas Jefferson moved the government to Richmond.
Fast forward to the 1920s, and that's when the Rockefellers started working to establish Colonial Williamsburg and reconstruct or restore over 500 buildings to their original glory. Morning, how you doing?
Well,
good.
This is a silversmith here, and this is the milliner shop here.
Okay.
I like this one a little bit better.
Right.
This one was easier to make in general.
Right.
This is about 50 or 60 hours of work, and this one's more about 50 or so.
Prices are around $40 for an adult and $20 for a child for a single day ticket. And if you're going to be in the area for a few days, you can bundle together for a package that also gives you admission to Jamestown and Yorktown museums, so you might as well go check them out if you're in the area. We'll also be posting separate videos on those trips as well. They also have night ghost tours available, and although we didn't go, it definitely looked pretty cool.
It's a firm grip, but not a death grip. My thumb is completely off the handle, resting on the fingertips like so. My axe is straight up and down vertical, and my eyes are gonna be on the fist right here, and my fist is aiming center of that target.
Ready, up, row, leg, up, row, leg.
Yay! Awesome.
turned red.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So
That iron oxidizes. But the reason we're firing bricks is not to change the color.
Such a pretty cup.
It's to make them. It's to make them weatherproof, right? They're vitrified. Now they're weatherproof building material.
Right.
We have a bunch of side chairs. They're side chairs with little cutouts, little carvings. Each little cutout, each little carving. That's going to make it more and more expensive because this all has to be done with hand tools. And we've got a dozen to match.
Walking through the arboretum and the gardens was so beautiful and peaceful.
Yes, it really was.
Now they have 25 period species of oak trees and more than 30 historic gardens. So beautiful. Although we brought water and snacks to eat while we were at Colonial Williamsburg, we also made plans to eat lunch there. They have multiple taverns, clubhouse grill, and they even have a bakery on site. You know how I love those baked goods.
Yes, you do. As an added note, we did visit Williamsburg in the summertime, although I believe the most popular times are in the spring and fall. But it was definitely hot. There wasn't a lot of space for shade and things of this nature. So I would definitely recommend bringing some water along with you, along with some comfortable walking shoes, because the property is quite extensive.
And that is a must. We also made sure that we had an umbrella on that day as well, just in case it rained, which it did.
Yes, it did.
Process of making, you're working the back end. You don't have to have a fully trained shoemaker doing that either. That might be one of your shoemaker's kids. That might be somebody you hire in a couple of times a week to get that work done. So by dividing the labor, we're able to mass produce shoes long before we have machinery.
So if you're a military history buff like I am, Colonial Williamsburg has a lot to offer. The magazine, which you see here, is a building that was constructed in 1715 for the storage of arms and ammunition for the defense of the colony. In addition to this, they have a variety of other activities, including musket firings and cannon firings that you can participate in. Walking down the streets of Colonial Williamsburg, you can hear the sounds of the fifes and the drums, who were an integral part of the American Revolution.
Friends of the king in 1776, but I can promise you, when they were drafting and going over this Declaration of Rights, not even Patrick Henry would go so far as to say that everything that is British is bad and has to go away. That's not what they did.
One thing that you will see that I really enjoyed is that there's an expanded representation of enslaved and free African Americans after many, many years of a one-sided display of colonial life. Because in real life, more than half of Williamsburg's residents were African American at that time. The actors do a really great job and are very knowledgeable about the history of the city and the area. So I would encourage you to ask questions and check out their special exhibits on African American life at that time, because this history needs to be told and acknowledged and not ignored. So that brings us to a full day at beautiful Colonial Williamsburg, and we really had a good time.
Yeah, there was so much to see. I really love the authentic experience of Colonial Williamsburg and the history that was being shown and told.
Absolutely. So if you're in that part of the country, you should definitely check it out.
Definitely.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Be sure to check out our selection of travel apparel at shopredsquare.com and our Etsy shop. Links will be in the description. Thank you.